If I'm not mistaken, we're on day 8 of Diva Claus getting these empties. Y'all, I had some of these since the 15th and it's past the 1st of December, so I'm going to try to make this real quick because I got to get these out to the recycling bin. Coffee concoction of the morning, look beside me. Really, really yummy. We're going to start off with a little bit of body care, my Fairy Tale Moisturizing Wash. This was my set of the month for November. That's the pomegranate nectar, fresh orange blossom, vanilla bean, and warm amber. This scent is amazing. And then we have my Key West body mist that I ran through. The coconut water sold me on that. That's like 2 summers ago. The hemp seed, or was supposed to have some hemp in it, the sage and mint aromatherapy wash, done with that. I got me a little Summer's Eve nighttime wash, done with that. And some hand soaps, y'all. Mahogany apple, finished at the guest bathroom sink. Spiced apple cider, spiced apricot cider, finished up at the kitchen sink. Then I got these 2 right here. This is white coconut caramel in my bathroom. And then a lavender bergamot from the guest bath. So that's about 4 soaps. And this luxury big boy, the pomegranate sandalwood something from Aldi. So, okay, fall empties. And then I like to pull what I want to use that month. I think there's like 6 of them I didn't get to. But a lakeside morning, I definitely finish, y'all. This is always B. And don't put a frozen lake on the other side. Oh, my God. Crisp autumn air, white drift with a hint of green apple. Clean, clean. Did get some sudden at the end, but that's okay. That's one of those SAS packaging for $6.12. And then we have Scotch Lounge. Y'all, this roll cigar, just like you sitting in the Scotch Lounge, is smoky, it's deep. Not everybody's gonna like it. Scotch roll cigar, oud wood. I loved it. Project, throw, high. Something else, project, throw, high. White velvet coconut cake, white velvet cake, coconut shavings, white buttercream. Another year, clean, flawless. And this was Christmas 2021 packaging. The original from 2020, I have. Some of those, I wish I had more. And then autumn was dark walnut, English ivy, lavender. I don't even have to look. This is on my go oat list. Like, I would break this out even if it's not fall. But this, amazing. And I sold it out at my store. Another something that did well in projection and throw, you have Dream Bright. Y'all, the night blooming orchid, the vanilla, the sapphire berries. You can tell I demoed this a lot at work. I don't even have to look at the scent notes. This is a very beautiful open concept friendly candle. I think when I first started it out, I did this single wick back here in the beauty room and it did amazing. I had this back here one morning getting ready for work, but that one did better on the outside. Another beautiful projection and throw was the whipped raspberry vanilla. This came from Spring Neutrals, I want to say, and I didn't get around to burning it, but I whipped it out because I wanted something sweet. The strawberry vanilla bean, the lemon drop, the pink raspberry. I could get with this. I could get with this versus SPC. Call me crazy, but SPC just over years, I really don't have a love for it. But that sweetness, that girly sweetness, this did the doggone thing. Neutrals and clean. Just watch your burn because vanilla's in it. Talking about a throw that almost took me out. High throw at a 10 over the whole open concept. Projection, stay strong, the whole burn fall farmhouse. I tried it because my store manager loved it. It's spice pumpkin, forest pine, fresh air. Y'all, it is very, very reminiscent, woodsy country. Over the river, through the woods, grandma house. It's like an old farmhouse, woodsy. I can't say, y'all never hear me say I don't like something, but I'm on the verge of, like, I would have to burn something sweet with this, which I did, which made me enjoy it, because I'm going to blend. But by yourself, ooh, child, this was just a little too grandma country-ish for me. I'm just saying. That's why that whipped raspberry vanilla did it justice. I cut it with the sweetness, and then the pumpkin pecan waffle and give thanks. I think this is my 3rd one since September. Pumpkin pecan waffle is goated to me. Maple syrup, pecan, waffles, pumpkin. Finished it clean and didn't even finish it on the warmer with that one. Speaking of what I fed this off of when it was dying out, I tied in sweet kettle corn. I like to do that. When I see I got a few days left for that, I'll start something else with the mimicking scent. So you got the sweetness of the kettle corn here that feed it off the pumpkin pecan waffle. Did amazing. Like I remember. Very reminiscent of childhood at the Coastal Carolina Fair. Crunch and munch type of vibe. And then I have a strawberry snowflake. Like, I like it as Diva approved, but it was nothing groundbreaking per se. But it did well. You have the strawberry, you have the iced bergamot. It did clean. A few days left of this burn. This is when I whipped out the raspberry vanilla to feed off of that. And I also fed the last little bit of the sapphire raspberry, night blooming orchid from Dream Bright into this. So that's how I pull my blends in my picks. Like when I know something's going to die out in a day or two, I'll strike something to keep the momentum going in that particular fragrance realm. Speaking of, Cuddle Weather came back in the Hibernation collection for Candle Day. If you missed out on that in the fall run like this, I would say get it because I don't get the Clonley sweet from the gingerbread marshmallow like we're being told. It's a dupe of, or the marshmallow vanilla. I do get a ginger tea note and a freshness from this that made it very, very, very cozy. So I don't see where you could go wrong with that. A nice fall, actually a nice winter candle. I'll put it like that. Another one, 'Tis the Season. I had so much of these when people started returning their box from last year that they went sass. And this cinnamon is red apple. I get the cinnamon broom at Walmart just for air clarity. I'll use these throughout the year. I actually got a couple in this packaging. And to make 'Tis the Season make more sense out there on the open concept, I went another route. I went holiday from Tuscany. So this is cinnamon, spice, and all clove. So one day I had a whole like holiday spice run going out there. These are the Tuscany 3 wicks that I brag about at grocery store wise. They're a paraffin blend, so you're going to get an automatic scent throw, but you got to keep your wicks trimmed though. Speaking of another one that was similar in that style jar, the Candy Cane Cream. This was like my... right after Halloween, when I put my tree up, burn. I want these to go clearance at Walmart because I want another one. Crushed candy cane time of buttercream. It gave me that buttercream cupcake that I make every Christmas with the crushed candy canes on it. And then a Try It Tuesday. Marshmallow Fireside. No, I had never tried this scent before. So this is why knowing your home is important. Because the way I see people grab toward this candle, didn't know if it was high projection, high throw, didn't know any of that. In my open concept, it did okay, but I would need a second to maximize that space out there. Remember, I'm flat, I'm drafty, and some vanilla notes going to get lost out there, right? I didn't even bring a review on it because I'm like, okay, I get it. But back here in this smaller enclosed room, like I said, burning here on my vanity, or I'm going to do a bar card in this corner, that's going to work out for these softer, sweeter notes because the vent is over here. So when I move this back here, I really, really enjoyed it. I can see why it's a fave amongst a lot of people. I'm sold, but call me basic, y'all, because I had never tried this candle before. So then on my coffee mornings, we have Fa La Latte, which is a cookie crumble latte. I call it a Fa La No. The note says warm cookie crumbles, vanilla foam top, a shot of espresso. Did absolutely nothing for me, my open concept. Even back here, it was just like, it's okay. To pick up the coffee note, I had to break out my Kringle's Coffee Shop, which I am done with. On the Kringle's Coffee Shop, this is a bold espresso deep roast note. Only thing about these country style jars, you have to keep them trim. I did get soot no matter what I did. But this one I did finish. The other ones I'm kind of iffy about. But the bold coffee note from there, it wasn't as strong as I liked it. But it was okay. And for the price that I paid, I can't be mad at it. Struck this one day on IG. It was supposed to come back with a review. Fireside Glow by Distant Lands from JCPenney. The scent notes, I read it online. I have some friends that still work there that brought me this. Child, it ain't even worth a review. Let's move on. Balsam. If y'all don't know, I am the girl that love fresh balsam. Give me 3-4 days of balsam, but I'm always ready to blend balsam. Remember, balsam is that raw tree sap. that sappy tree sap out of a balsam tree. It's a natural ingredient and gets no raw. It gets no more raw, more pungent in your face. Balsam is good for air cleansing throughout the year. Also, when people shopping in the store, I'm like, the difference with Tree Farm and Balsam, Tree Farm is going to give you tree, but it's going to give peppermint. If you want that real that's going to be it. If you want smooth Christmas tree, then you go Tree Farm. But I will say, balsam times rose water, amazing. And that's what I finish it off with. I got a woodsy outdoor balsam. I got the green ivy off of this, but I also got the sweetness of a rose. Did my open concept, amazing. Some of them strong, some of them bad boys. Y'all, this white pumpkin mahogany, again, aesthetics of the fall, winter, better homes and garden. These are apothecary jars. And with a topper or without a topper, y'all, they were wicked right. They melted from around the side. That luminaire showed through. It is amazing and beautiful. Now, the white pumpkin is mahogany, cedar, bergamot, clove, pumpkin notes. It was masculine times pumpkin. I'm pretty sure we got something masculine times pumpkin at Bath and Body Works. But this one right here definitely did it. My store has no more, which is a shame because I was waiting on them to get marked down a little bit more because that's a damn good candle. On to some of the heaviers. The bergamot birch. Again, fall ingredient collections from spring at Bath and Body Works. I want to say spring or summer, but I caught more of these from the outlet at the $10 table. It's bergamot, that's the citrus. It's the birch, it's the tree branch, it's deep, it's woodsy. The cooler air, room temperature, this did better with the birch pop. The birch was birching versus when I had it in the summer. I loved it. Loved it as a beautiful bedroom scent with high projection. But it's just one of these scents that's going to come off a low cologne. So you need to take it to some place that got a little more air, or if your bedroom is huge, you good. A underrated baddie. A underrated bad boy. Leather and brandy. Now, I know if you go in some stores, it's sold out. But to me, it started selling heavily Candle Day. Now, did we have sales for it before? That's not what I'm saying. We sold out of it because I know how to present it. But I didn't see too much reviews on it. When I did see some reviews, I heard people say, I got a dud. I don't know. I think some people just don't know what the warm leather smells like. It's warm leather, amber woods, and aged brandy. So it's going to be a soft, masculine, like a new leather scent, like new car leather scent times brandy. This did amazing in my bedroom and in my open concept. It floated through beautifully. I think by the name, some people was thinking super strong, but it didn't do that. It had a medium projection, and I'll say about a 7.5 throw. It did amazing for me. And even in the bedroom as a wind down scent, yes. I only have one left. And I should have grabbed more of these from Candle Day before we completely sold out and depleted. But the next sale, if we do, I wouldn't mind 2 more because that's a year wind down. And my next to the last bad boy, Rose Patchouli. So this is what I think is their old fireside rose if you look up the notes. So the pink peppercorn, the patchouli, the rose, I did a review on this back in February. They did come to the outlet, so some people were able to get them. I knew it was such a thick on the patchouli that I would need cooler weather again for this, and it did amazing. Y'all, 1222 square feet. That hurricane jar sitting on the floor. This one wafted throughout the whole apartment. So I gotta put this on my go old baddie list. I just hope that it comes back out in another name and it tests well, because this did amazing. Another candle that did amazing that was very strong, Velo by Kringle. What do these have in common? Patchouli. I'm a patchouli lover. Thick, musky patchouli. Anything with patchouli in it is going to have some kind of throw. But the thing about it is patchouli is a hate or love type of thing. And this one could get real thick and smother you really fast. So that's why this one came from the bedroom to the open concept. But no matter where I put her, she served. So to the realm of blueberry pancake single that I had on the kitchen counter just for some kind of sweetness, freshness back there. a vintage in my room that I fed off of a single Palo Santo that's not quite finished yet. Because if I put 2 singles in my bathroom area, they do pretty good if they're masculine or the deeper scents. Just like my autumn woods here. Can't go wrong. Last year's packaging. Found these at the outlet for less than $3. Racked up on the crate of these because remember, autumn woods is one of my goated scents. And I don't mind these in the bathroom year round. And look at me going into 2020. Fresh winter air. This is why I don't start candles and stop them. Because I found this in a crate that I did not finish. But I do like this candle. You got citrus. You got peppermint. You got cold evergreen. Oh my God, back here, I felt like I was in a winter wonderland doing my makeup. So I enjoyed this one back here. And I'm going to keep my decorative lid. Look at that clean burn. And last up on the list for my Empties Gingerbread Latte by Kringle. This one has 7 different notes. You have vanilla froth milk. You have marshmallow. You had gingerbread. You had so much components that made up a beautiful candle that did better out here in my beauty room than it did on the open concept. Fed it off of the coffee one in the open concept to get a good scent throw out there. And it did okay. This one sooted so much that trimming, I ended up somehow one wick ended up flooding out the other. And when I would pour some off to trim to keep it going, pour some off to trim, keep it going, eventually it just started fighting me. So I finished it on the warmer. And now it does have longevity. I still have scent left to it. I will put this one on the warmer when I'm out the door headed for work. And my warmer has a 4-hour timer. I just wish this one could have balanced out on own so I could finish it, but I couldn't. But that's okay because I end up putting Cuddle Weather in the gingerbread tea off of that to feed this one day. And Cuddle Weather is what served the co-star. Well, actually, Cuddle Weather ended up being the star of the show. This ended up being the co-star for my open concept. Yes, I'm one of these people, my open concept. In most cases, it takes more than 1 candle because I'm flat, I'm drafty. I'm going to keep telling y'all that. Get to know your home before you just say, oh my God, this is a bad candle. And I'm going to see y'all on day 10. Bye.